Hey everybody, welcome to The Way of the Void. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We are not experts, and everything we say should never be taken seriously. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
There is no other God. Satan killed him.
This is Eric.
This is Cody.
That is not Nikki.
No.
He's not here. He's here with spirit, right?
No, I hope not. Maybe that's why it's so cold.
No, it is cold. That is why. It's
we've poltergeist.
Nikki's spirit is here.
Yeah.
This is The Way of the Void.
Yeah.
Back at it.
I know. We took a little break.
We took a little Thanksgiving week break.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely was planned. It was definitely planned break.
Kind of.
Yeah. I was trying to I was trying to weasel my way out of recording today too.
I know.
Weasel.
It was great too. All the text messages you got were fucking sent through the filter of my wife as I was driving. You sent those. Mm-hmm. You know, because I'm over there like, you tell that little fucker, let me get this straight, just so I'm not fucked up. You want to blow off recording today because you're expecting a fucking package?
Well, it's getting delivered to my work.
Something tells me it should be fine.
Well, I don't know.
And she's like, we're not going to do that. She's texting the passenger seat from me.
Well, it gets delivered to the mailroom, and the mailroom is like open to the public. And nobody's in the building.
Did it come?
No. Like, the company that I got it from said that it was going to be delivered today.
Right.
And then
they don't know shit.
Then they I looked at the FedEx label, and the label was generated.
You're fucking shipping or receiving, right?
And so like that,
they're doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Just looking at the tracking, being like, "Fuck, they're telling me it's going to be there today."
No, but it hadn't even left yet.
No.
So like it's not getting there till Monday. So
yeah,
we're right as rain.
Mm-hmm.
So we're recording again. It's the holidays, so Nikki's not here.
No,
because Nikki's one of those that
he had to go to his boss's house and build toys at the North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Junior get called back this time of day.
So
it's getting earlier and earlier because the old man's getting on him.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking tariffs.
Mm-hmm. Fucking tariffs. So he's not here, so that's why we don't have a fancy camera. We just have my computer's camera. Oh, it's nice. It's a nice camera.
Super nice.
It's still a nice camera.
Well, you know what's nice about it?
What?
You turned it on, and now it's
on?
Within the computer. So,
yeah.
With whatever program, there's none of this, like... Do you know how many times I've heard, like, unplug it, plug it back in? Unplug it, plug it back in? We've eliminated all of that. You know?
Yeah.
Now that you're using 2025 technology... And you plug anything into this, and the computer's just like, Master, would you like me to use our built-in computer? Mm-hmm. Steven Spielberg is fucking filming a sequel to E.T. with this same camera as we speak.
It's true. That Nikki's favorite movie, what's it called? 28 Years Later, it was filmed on an iPhone.
Yeah, it's
probably the same camera.
Kind of. It was filmed on like fucking 3,000 iPhones.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like filmed on like 40 of them. Yeah, like all lined up. Can I have one of these?
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Rogue.
I know. They're back in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It was tight. So Thanksgiving happens, right? And my uncle's getting the fucking memos. I think it's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, they're moist. Boy, they're good for you.
God damn.
Yeah.
Keeping these things in your fucking jockstrap?
No, they come like that.
Turn the camera off. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So he shows up for Thanksgiving, and he shows up with fucking rolls, and he shows up with Martinelli's, which is what we assigned him. Mm-hmm. And then he shows up with a fucking full log of Rogues, and he gives them to me.
Where the fuck he get them?
He ordered them for me.
Oh,
for Thanksgiving.
You told him where to get them
Yeah,
from? Okay.
I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was doing it for Christmas, but then he was like, "This is part one. You'll get the other part of Christmas, but I know you don't like having people in your house."
That's what's up.
So I brought you that. I was like, all right, Arlo gets leftovers. The rest of you fuck off.
Yeah,
it was tight.
I like that.
It was the best. Yeah, he actually showed up and fucking like, here you go. And then I was so moved. I did something I never do, where I was like, all right, what do you want for Christmas? Because most of the time it's like, you get what you get.
Yeah.
You know it. You know what you're worth.
Yeah.
Whatever the Quick Stops got to offer this year on our way home. And then he was like, I need shirts. And I was like, sweet, I got this. And then he's like, no, dude, I need shirts. And I was like, all right, I got you. And then he's like, look at, and he holds his shirt out. And I was like, what's on there? And he's like, it's little neon green baseballs. And I guess my mom had gotten him this shirt. And the shirt, he's like in love with it. And he's like, it's got little neon green baseballs on it. It's made out of this fucking material. And he's taken aback by this fucking material. He's like, I've never felt anything like it on my skin before. It's amazing. These are the best. It's like a golf shirt.
Oh, so it's made out of that weird, like...
I look at it. It's 100% polyester.
Yeah,
I'm like, I think this is doable.
Yeah.
I got the brand off of his tag or whatever. And I look it up on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, all right. I can get 40 of these for $9.99. I'm pretty sure we could do these. And I wanted to see if it was the same brand. Do you remember when you got that shirt and you bought it from a fucking site like in Japan and you got it and it was basically made out of wrapping paper and you like put it on and it just fucking rips off
through. It was a large too, and it was just like, because it was like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But it didn't have any give.
It was like papyrus.
Yeah, and so like I fucking like ripped through it. It was...
You were so fucking happy with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were so ecstatic.
Yeah, I wasn't, because it was a very expensive shirt.
No, you were very like, you see what happens?
Yeah.
See what happens, boys?
Yeah.
I flexed once.
Yeah.
Fucking ribbons.
Ribbons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like fucking rippled my abs.
You were very, very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
What was on it?
It was
some anime shit, wasn't it?
That girl right there with the tiger.
Yeah.
It was her.
Right.
I don't know what anime character this is, but it was her.
Oh, you're like me? You're just like, all right, makes the cut.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
I don't know who any of these fucking...
No, I haven't watched
I know
one
that
fucking episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I got that shit.
That one, the girl right there with the white hair, that's 2B. She's my favorite. She's from Nier Automata. And then the lady with the little hat and the pink hair, that's Poison from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Legend has it.
I know.
It's the first transgender character.
Haven't they cleared that up though?
They cleared it up, but
like
still,
the game company came out and was like, dude, that was one typo, and
that was
because it was a typo in like a game magazine.
Yeah,
article,
it was like a bad translation.
It didn't even come from them though.
No,
it was like an article in Game Informer.
But they still take it. They still take it as like you know, as like a win.
Yeah,
I give it to them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know how many fucking sculptors I've seen? They're just like, yeah, add a bulge, we're good.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it. Like, you know.
Hey, if you look like Poison, whatever you're selling, I'm buying.
Dude, if we're talking about you getting that, you just have to ignore fucking 6 inches. We're good. No, you look like Poison. Turns out you're rated E for everybody. No, I have that one on the one that's on the little shitter.
Oh yeah. I think she's from Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
She can control blood.
Yeah, I hear that's a cool anime. I've never seen it though.
I've never watched an episode of it in my life, but I have that.
Yeah,
I got it for $9.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I got. I might add to it, but.
Question.
Yeah.
Who's the fucking... Do you know who the Superb fucking, like, bunny girl's from?
What? Superb bunny girl?
Yeah.
What's
Do you
that?
know what I'm talking about? I have a statue of it. I bought it. Just like... It was, like, one of my biggest score. I got it on eBay. Like, nobody was bidding on it. And I made a bid, and it just... Throughout the week, nobody did shit.
I love that.
It's so tight.
I love it when that
happens.
happens.
I got one. I sent you a picture of it. That pink one. I got that for like $24, but I don't know jack shit where it's from. The box it came in was just a white box.
Yeah.
Just all white.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe it's just like an original sculpt. Maybe it's not. But it just says superb on like all her shit, like her fucking suit and stuff. And she has a big sniper rifle. I figured you'd know.
No, I don't know.
She looks like a companion to that blue one up there. The bunny.
Oh, the bunny?
But, you know, she's thicker.
That bunny is a character. I don't know who it is, though.
Yeah, neither do I.
Because I've seen it. I've seen a bunch of different statues of it.
Why? I have a question. Why is your like crown jewel, your heirloom, turned around like that?
Oh, well, my nephew's been interested in Warhammer and painting.
Oh.
And
how old are we talking?
like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah.
So that that one gets turned around.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know.
That one is.
Yeah, I can see that. But still, like, he's not here now.
All the other ones are just cute girls, but that one is not safe for work.
No.
Or the podcast.
No, it's safe for the podcast.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, but that one's the best. I got that in LA. That one's so sick. There's a couple of those at the
that strikes me as a 150er for sure.
I think it was like 125 maybe. Yeah. But there's a toy store in the Salinas Mall that's just like all old, like not vintage, but you know what I mean, like action figures, and of course fucking what are they called, the big head fucking...
Oh, the Funko Pops?
Yeah, he has like a fucking giant wall of Funko Pops, you know what I mean? It's so funny because actually around the corner there's a storage unit place, and he used to sell out of a storage unit, and he was just like some dude, you know what I mean? That would just sell out of his storage unit.
What's this place called?
I forget what the name of it.
It's not Hasbro, is it?
No. But I bought like that Godzilla from him.
Yeah.
And I painted it. That's an original paint job.
I can see that.
He got like a store in the mall, but it's like the same shit. So it's just like some dude with like hella old toys, and they're overpriced as fuck, you know. And like he has like a couple of these fucking like hentai fucking booby dolls.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck yeah, I could add a couple of fucking nasty ladies to my collection. Yeah. And I was like, oh, how much is this? And he's like fucking rooting around and shit like that, because it's like there's no prices on anything. And he's like, oh, that's $2.99. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you could fuck yourself. I'm not paying $300 for that shit.
Yeah, come on now.
Because I could get that shit off eBay for like fucking $100. Mm-hmm. Fucking.
Mm-hmm. Dude, eBay's where it's actually right now.
What?
eBay's where it's at right now. I sent you. So I've learned whenever there's like whenever there's kind of like a holiday coming around, like the eBay fucking booby dolls, they go fucking. Whew, the price just drops. Yeah, dude. I first noticed it. It's like, but the thing is, it's not just gift giving holidays. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just fucking high. But like I'm not like, dude. 4th of July, I think I got that superb one.
Yeah.
But like there was like a ton of them. I think I got 3 of them that week.
There's some pretty good deals. There's a lot of bootlegs though, which I don't really care, because it's like I'm not like reselling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, these are for me.
I just like them for the artistic value.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't care if
I celebrate the female body.
Yeah. So I don't care if it's a fucking bootleg at all, you know?
No.
But yeah, your Superb Bunny Girl is 100% a bootleg, probably.
Yeah, well,
yeah, but
I love her.
Yeah. So. You want to see it? I don't think I've ever seen it.
We come over to the new spot. It's on top of my record player right now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you put it on the record where it spins?
No. I think it's too heavy. I should though. That'd be nice.
You should, yeah.
I should though. No, that was one of the when we got the new spot. It was one of the friction moments. Mm-hmm. It was like, are you trying to relegate my anime dollies to not the living room? We have a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, we figured it out.
Did you?
Yeah. They're in the living room.
Yeah, I keep all my funny accoutrements in here. But it's quite the eclectic room.
You guys got some around the house.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Yeah, you still have like cool wall art and stuff. You don't have any fucking booby dolls out.
No. I have some cool booby posters coming in that are these like iridescent, crazy, like metal fucking shimmery ones.
Sick.
Yeah, from some artist. I don't know his name, but I bought his fucking posters, so.
Good.
Yeah. They got delivered like the day before Thanksgiving, so they've been at my work for like days.
Are they going to go up for the pod? Is that the edition? What's the edition we're getting?
Oh, I ordered a gigantic gaming PC.
Oh, that's right.
So it's going to be in the corner of the room. Huge. Just fucking flashing lights and fucking...
Well, you already have the chair to match, so...
Water cooled and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Water cooled.
Yeah, it's liquid cooled.
Yeah, you got like 3 fans on that bitch.
6 fans.
6 fans.
Yeah. No, and I think the graphics card has its own fans too.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, those gaming PCs are not fucking around.
No, I bet not.
No.
What'd you drop on that?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have another car payment now, huh?
Well, yeah. What are you going to do?
Fuck.
I'm investing in my future.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm. What's the game that you're buying all this for? I know it's one fucking game, knowing you. You've been after it for fucking a decade.
It's actually this game that has PS1 graphics, and it's
been out for fucking 20 years, huh?
No, it's a new game with
it's one of those?
Yeah, and it's called Beta Decay, and it looks so sick.
I knew it.
Yeah. This game, Arc Raiders, that I play, I'll probably get it on the PC as well and play it.
Are you just abandoning the console game?
Yeah,
you're out.
They're fucking up big time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
They're just raising the prices, and they're just like, so like Xbox pretty much essentially said that their next console is going to be a premium product, and they're essentially going to build like a gaming PC, but it's going to be like a underpowered shitty one,
right? And
it's going to be like $1,500.
Damn. Yeah. I'm already I'm a PlayStation guy, so I've been living in this for fucking decades. Yeah. It's whatever comes out, PlayStation will do their version, and it's going to be fucking $300 more.
Yeah.
I've already been living in this hell for as long as I can remember.
There's just a lot of games like strategy games and like RPGs and all this other dumb shit that is only on PC. Yeah. And whenever they make a version,
so it keeps them going.
Yeah, and so so there's all these games that I've been wanting to play for a long time.
Diablo got released to Xbox and PlayStation. Like I was like, that's the fucking death nail for you guys. Like, for what? For PC.
No,
but that's the tip of the iceberg.
It's getting more and more popular though. Yeah. The PC.
Yeah. Well, they do say the testosterone is on the decline.
No. Yeah. The PCs are for the fucking. Yeah, my T levels are going up for sure.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
From the you got your it was your ergonomic.
Yeah, I got it's called a vertical gaming mouse.
Right.
Yeah, where it's like turned to the side.
Yeah, so you hold it like that.
Yes.
I want you to get
click, clack, clack, clack. And I got this cool fancy gaming keyboard.
Right on.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Right on. Oh, we got to address it now. What do you want for Christmas?
Another gaming PC.
Okay, what do you want for Christmas? Keep in mind the person fucking kind of likes you.
Just give me a t-shirt.
All right, cool.
What do you want for Christmas?
Same.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
What should we get Nikki?
Fucking TRT.
We should promote him to customer. Yeah, he's not here, the little fuck.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's the type. He's like, we'll have to go visit the family. Yeah, that takes a week.
Yeah, he visits his family for like a week.
Yeah, he thinks he's not going to like fucking Nome, Alaska. He's going to fucking Tracy.
Yeah. No, I think he likes his family, so he like goes and visits for a long time.
Yeah.
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 He's one of those.
Wildly different from me and you.
Wildly different. Like, this year was pretty painless.
Yeah, where'd you go? What'd you end up doing for Thanksgiving?
I just went to my aunt's house, my grandma's house, but she passed away, so it's my aunt's house now. And
everybody on their best behavior?
Everybody was on my best behavior. My uncle Lawrence was there with his son Isaiah. And then it's so funny, like they had like a couple beers or whatever. They had like 2 beers, I think. And
Uncle Lawrence and fucking so this is your cousin?
Yeah.
Isaiah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I was just like, I'm like, man, you are very lucky that I was sober while you were fucking growing up, because I would have got you so fucked up. Like,
how old is this kid?
He's 21.
Oh, now.
Yeah, 21 now. So
yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, dude, I would have like got you wasted when you're 12.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Such is tradition.
Yeah.
Such is tradition.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling him a story about my other cousin, my Uncle Renee's kid, who 1 year for New Year's Eve, he was in my room playing an Xbox game, and I was like in the living room like doing shots with my family, and then I kept pouring shots, and I would go into the room and give him one, and he got so fucked up. I got him so fucked up.
How old was he?
Yeah, I don't know. He was like probably like maybe 13, maybe.
I did that to my cousin, fucking Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. It's tradition.
So my mom was getting married, right? And so he's like, fuck, maybe fucking 13, probably 12. And I figure out that he's sneaking champagne. And so me and my pops were just like, nah, fuck that. Just try this. We started giving him shooters of fucking Sky vodka.
Yeah.
And he was mixing them with the fucking Asti Sweet Monty, like fucking champagne. Woo, boy.
I remember those champagne hangovers were fucking brutal.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. People talk a bunch of shit about like Fireball and shit like that. But for like heartburn, dude, nothing on this fucking planet compares to champagne. At least for me.
Yeah.
Champagne will give you heartburn. Like,
because I used to drink a lot of champagne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard your fucking lore. 50 grapefruit mimosas, please. God damn.
Yeah. Like in a city. Like just on a random fucking Saturday afternoon. Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Yep.
Have a couple shots of Sailor Jerry's with these too.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
And then you just like are hungover the same day. You're just like... You just like kind of sober up, and then you're just like have the gnarliest headache.
How did it become the fucking beverage of like celebration? Like champagne?
I don't know.
Like, how? Like, I'd like it to taste like shit and fucking hurt me in the same fucking sitting.
Oh, it has bubbles?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess it is from a time where carbonation was like a real fucking... That was a sophisticate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's carbonated, all bubbly.
Yeah, I like it. What else you been up to?
I started watching that fucking Welcome to Derry show. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good.
Would I like it?
I don't know. There's no Space Marines, and you don't have to sneak around a fucking junkyard or whatever the fuck you guys do, and you fucking
100%. 100%. Yeah, it's 100%. Like
looting a fucking scrapyard before fucking drones shoot you.
Yeah. Dude, that game is such a fucking kick in the dick.
I bet.
It's been fun, but it is fucking... The people that play that game are real motherfuckers.
Yeah, some mean hombres,
some mean fucking folks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unpleasant human beings.
You seen that fucking the little baby rabbit meme? Whatever?
Which one?
So there's a little picture of a baby rabbit, and it's on some gaming. It's like a screenshot somebody took from some gaming like Discord board, and they're like, you stomping on this thing for 1.5 billion? And the first response on it is like, I'm just going to tap Shorty on the head with my foot because he didn't say I had to kill it. And then I just slide him a stack for his troubles. Mm-hmm. The response after that one is just like, boy, I'll stain the pavement with this motherfucker for a McDonald's Sprite. Mm-hmm. And I was like, those are the motherfuckers that you're playing with.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very different...
It's a different animal.
So... I won't get super into it, but like the game that we used to play, Hunt Showdown, is like that game is like PvP. Like it's like if you see another hunter, another person,
blow his goddamn head off.
It's like you kill them before they kill you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in this game, it's a little bit more social, and like like a lot of the times. You'll see somebody because they're all doing shit. They're not like
focused on you.
Yeah, because like in Hunt Showdown, you're only focused on killing other people. That's it. You know. Yeah.
This one, you got to go and get your scraps.
Yeah, you got to
make your fucking clanky weapons and whatnot.
Yes, exactly. You got to get your little scraps, and then everybody has different.
Heaven forbid you forget your fucking apricots.
I know.
You goddamn chicken.
I know. And then like you. Everybody has like different missions, so people are like on missions in the same map and stuff like that.
It's more like when you run into people, you're both like, fuck.
Yeah. And so like, so a lot of times, like somebody will be on the mic and they'll like pass by you or like they'll see you, you'll come around the corner and you'll see somebody and it's always like this couple seconds where you're just like, friendly.
Are you worth the fucking trouble?
Yeah.
Too?
You're like friendly. And then you're like, okay. And you go on your way. You know what I mean? But like, there's also a lot of times when people are like friendly.
Rabbit stomping motherfuckers are in there.
Where they're like friendly, and then you're just like okay, and then they just like blast you in the fucking back, you know. And then so it's just funny because if you look online,
can't be trusting these streets.
And it's so fucking funny too because like I've been burned so many times now. I'm like. If I see another player and they're like friendly and I'm like, okay, friendly. And then I usually just like fucking mosey on. Like, I'm just like, I'm not going to fucking linger around this piece of shit. And then it's so funny. Like I'll be playing with like all the other guys are the same too. Like the other guy, like Junior and Hippie, they're super fucking bloodthirsty. So it's like,
yeah.
So if I'm in a group,
go forth, my boys.
So if I'm in a group with them, like it's just like fucking PvP, like on site. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my friend Reese,
were you in it before them?
No, we all got it at the same time.
At the same time, because it seems like you're like here we can kind of live in harm, and then these fuckers from the Hunt Showdown world show up, and they're just like, I just executed them all behind this fucking broken down, burned out trailer.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
And It's a weird game because you could play solo, so you could play by yourself, go into a match by yourself, and then when you go into the match by yourself, it like you pretty much go into a match with other people by themselves,
right?
And pretty much 9 times out of 10, when you see somebody else, they're chill. They're just like, oh, I'm doing my own thing.
The 10th time, oh, this motherfucker's by himself because he doesn't work well with people.
Yeah, yeah. And
you guys get spawned in one spot and he executes all of you before you
but when you
explore the map.
When you go in with a team of 3, like when you go in with a full squad, it is like a fucking war zone. Like anytime you see somebody, you are fucking taking them out. Even if they're saying that they're friendly, you're like, no, I'm fucking, no.
No, we don't do that here.
No, we don't do that here. And yeah, dude, it's just fucking crazy because like people fucking put landmines at the fucking exits, and then you just like, there's been a few times where we're like trying to leave a level, and then suddenly like a fucking bunch of dudes come out of the bushes and just fucking mow you down, like all the time. And so it's just like on site. You're just like, nah, I'm fucking not going out like that.
Sounds lovely.
It can be a little frustrating, but we've been playing for like a month or 2 now. And so it's like we all have like really good gear, and we're all like, so it's like if you die, it's not like it's not going to hit the bank, you know what I mean?
It's not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. But when you're new and you get killed, you're just like, this has financially ruined me. Like, I took all my
fucking. I'm gonna go home and eat the chicken.
Yeah, I'm like, I took all my best shit, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's gone.
I tried to go out there.
Yeah,
and put my best foot forward.
But a lot of times, you know, when you're playing solo and stuff, and you see somebody like next to you getting fucked up by a robot, like you'll step in and help them and shit like that.
Yeah.
And there's been a few times where I've been like, you know, doing that, like I'll like help somebody, and then they like will give you something. They're like, oh, here's fucking like a wolf pack, and that's like one of the best like grenades that you could find. They're like, oh, here you go. I have 3 of them, and you're just like, oh, thanks. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then like in fucking
Junior and Hippie don't get these interactions.
No, they don't get a lot of those interactions.
But they get all the loot. They get that fucking whoop back one way or the other.
They're super fucking bloodthirsty in that game.
Smoke going off?
No, it was my watch.
Oh, okay, good.
My fancy watch.
Okay.
It's fun. You know what I mean? It's
nice.
Definitely fun. You see a lot of people bitching online, like, because all these people started playing the game and they're not used to games like Hunt Showdown.
No.
You know what I mean? So they're just like, I'm just doing my quests, and then this guy comes up fucking behind me, and it's like, well, you're fucking lingering, dude. Like,
yeah.
Get in and get the fuck
dude,
out.
You're not supposed to be there fucking looking at the fucking beauty of the environments.
No. Yeah.
No, you gotta get your throat slit from behind by a motherfucker named Junior.
Yeah. And then recently there was
the
like
tallest
this
character in the land.
There's this like a weird thing kind of popped up like organically in the game where a bunch of streamers started like fighting with each other.
Oh, cool.
And so there's this one streamer who I love and adore, and his name is Burnt Peanut, and he's a peanut.
What?
And he's a peanut.
What do you mean?
He's actually
He's like an animated peanut.
No, he's really a peanut.
It's just a fucking peanut.
He's a peanut. Here, talk to Nikki.
Hi, Nick. How you doing? Not too bad.
Yeah, see, he's a peanut. And
Okay.
And so something happened where he got in an argument with some other streamer, and then he formed an army called the Bungalators. And then so all these streamers started getting these like factions, and then like last weekend they all like went to war. And so you'd be on a map and there would be all these dudes dressed the same because they would wear uniforms.
Oh, cool.
And so they'd all be dressed the same, and you're just like, dude, if you got fucking caught with your fucking dick in your hand around those guys, you're just fucked. Like, because anybody that wasn't dressed like a bungalator or wasn't dressed like the other team just got fucking mowed the fuck down.
All right.
Yeah. And
cool.
then all these people started complaining. They're just like, they're ruining the game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What else is new?
But it's fun. I don't know. It's a good time.
You should check out the Welcome to Dairy show. It's a fun time too.
It sounds scary.
It is spooky. It is spooky. That's fun. Mm-hmm. You know, I was really, I'm happy with how it's turned out so far. I haven't finished it, but I watched that. I watched that Shelby Oaks movie.
How was that?
It's all right.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuckman's movie was okay?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did you ever watch the Frankenstein that you were upset about?
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
Bitch made.
You didn't like it?
No.
Was the Frankenstein handsome?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, overly handsome. For the time. It's that little fucking dude from fucking the Euphoria show, the fucking high school fucking kids fuck show. You know what I mean? Like everybody's a drug addict and a sex addict.
Yeah.
But they're in high school. It's that guy. And like the whole thing is him like, the world will not accept me. Just because he has like, the world won't accept me. He's kind of gray and he's got like some lines.
And he has lines in his face. Yeah,
but he's got fucking abs and he's tall as fuck. The first fucking chick that meets him in his life ever, first woman ever, is just like, I'm in love with him. His soul must be so much more pure than man's. Like, that's the first chick that ever meets him. You know, and everybody's sitting at home. It's like, dude, have you seen like what the people in the village look like? Like, this takes place in fucking like Victorian era times.
They're probably stinky.
Yeah, dude, you're a 6'2" son of a baron with abs. What the fuck you bitching about?
Because he's a monster.
It's all of that. Like,
that
people made a bunch of memes where it's like The Shape of Water, like scene for scene.
Yeah,
because the whole thing is fucking, you know, like, it's Guillermo. Like, my wife's been getting pissed at me because I do Guillermo voice around the house. Because, like, she loves Guillermo del Toro movies. Yeah, I do too. They're like, they're cool and stuff.
But
like,
he definitely wants you to fuck.
This one jumped the shark pretty hard with his whole, like, everything about it just seemed. Instead of it being like a cool Guillermo del Toro movie, it seemed like a Guillermo del Toro movie that's just Guillermo del Toro for the sake of it. Like, it was like, pick a primary color and fucking, that's what this scene will be about.
Yeah.
It was just him, like, so around the house, it's just been like, you don't understand. For me, it's always been the relationship of the monster. And I just do that around the house now. The monster is where the real romance of the stories.
He wants people to fuck those monsters.
Yeah, his breathing. For me, it is the monster that is the real hero of the story.
Did you ever see that Red Keep movie? Red Peak or Red Peak?
Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak.
Yeah.
The movie was cool.
My wife loved that fucking movie. Yeah.
Those ghosts were fucking spooky.
They were cool. They were cool. The story fucking lost me. Where I'm like, the story, that was it. Like, that was another one, I think, where, like, you know, that was effects for effects' sake. Like, it didn't really have this motherfucker's trying to make a clay machine to extract fucking bricks or something in his rotted out house. Nobody pays him any mind.
With his weird sister.
That he's fucking. You know, which I think that was thrown in there just to, like, well, we need something shocking. And I was like, no, not really. You already had this dude just, like, annihilating rich bitches for, like, a decade.
Yeah, because he was, like, marrying rich women and killing them and then taking their, like,
well, I think the sister killed him because, like, she gets jelly.
Yeah.
You know?
Well.
Somebody else getting that fucking Tom Hiddleston fucking pull. But, like, that part, I was just like, what? Yeah, no shit. The dad turned you down. He's like, I'm not fucking giving you money for your fucking weird ass fucking Shel Silverstein contraption.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember liking that movie. I saw that one. I never did see The Shape of Water.
It's good for the that was like, I thought that was really good. Like,
that one won hell Oscars, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
Yeah,
it was fucking killer.
The Shape of Water. Is that the right? Is that the Shape?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the weird M. Night Shyamalan water movie where it's like a swimming pool and there's like a lady
in the water.
Lady in the water. She was like born out of a swimming pool.
I have I saw that movie in theaters one time. I remember there's one dude that has like a really buff arm and a really skinny arm, and he's just doing that. I don't know why. But I don't know. It's one of them M. Night Shyamalan movies where, like, it all makes sense in the end, but I forgot the twist or whatever the fuck it is. She's like a mermaid. There's a grass dog. Too, right?
Yeah,
there's
it's
like lawn clippings that like form like a monster.
His movies are fucking stupid though. Like he's one of those that like has like has a gimmick where everything is like a twist ending, and it's like I feel like that kind of just puts you in a fucking pigeonholes you into like being lame.
I don't think he minds it though.
No, he doesn't mind.
Like people expect it from him now, and I don't think he gives a fuck. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you another one. Congratulations, dude. They were all dead. It was all a dream. He is definitely one of those that's a fucking box office poison where like his movies will never make money. Didn't start off like that, dude. The Sixth Sense crushed it. Yeah. So did The Village. So did Signs. You know, like this first couple fucking went pretty good.
And then what was the movie he made with Bruce Willis?
Unbreakable.
I saw that in the theater. I thought that was
tight.
Cool. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Split was tight.
And I think Signs was when people were like, okay, like
that was that to unpack.
Yeah, and then I think the
Messages from Beyond the Grave,
and then The Village. I think I really liked The Village, but like a lot of people like didn't like it.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, see, a lot of people didn't like it.
It didn't. I felt cheated. You know, like when you find out that it's not like monsters and it's actually like fucking
Adrian
Brody
had too much Tylenol.
Yeah, dude, just in a hole somewhere, and they're just like a weird cult that lives in a state park. I was like,
yeah,
fuck. Like, she comes out on the road and there's just like a park ranger. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
it is funny though. It's like
it was a lot of build up for like,
but
it
it's
was,
like,
turned out it was fucking slow Tom the entire time.
It's like, how big was that state park?
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean? For them,
I know they get big, but I don't think you could have like a fucking
like a whole
colony,
a whole community for like decades.
Yeah,
unseen
since like the 80s or some shit.
Yeah.
They all fucking got whacked about like inner city crime and just wandered out there.
No, I think it was all the elders of the thing. They were all part of like a violent recovery group together. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think they're all in a weird recovery group.
Yeah, but that's why they left.
Yeah.
They were like, "It's too violent out
Yeah.
there."
Yeah.
So we're just gonna make our own world.
Yeah.
In here.
Oh, that's very fitting for my topic. Whenever we get to it.
Yeah.
Whenever we get to it.
Yeah. Not now.
We got some
Assholes
talking to do. Got to give the people what they want. They missed us for a whole week.
I know. Yeah, the Chris Stuckman. It was aight.
It was aight.
It was aight.
It's funny too because there's been a few. Because Chris Stuckman is a movie critic on YouTube.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. But
not anymore.
But there's a few people like on YouTube that are very like critical of movies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's this guy named Mr. H. That's kind of a big like red pill fucking bitches about woke stuff in movies. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then there's this other guy who's like really really big, and his name is the Critical Drinker, and his whole shtick is that he's like an Irish drunk guy, you know. But like he's like he critiques a lot of movies, you know what I mean, and
right, right.
Obviously bitches about woke stuff.
How is he like bitching about woke stuff though? Like that's the first guy's whole channel. Like that's his Mr. H.
Mr. H, yeah.
H.
So back in the day, Mr. H, he used to, because he has like a
Was he on the ground floor of that?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Because you can't avoid bitching about woke shit.
Oh no, now
being a movie critic.
Oh yeah, and but back in the day, he just used to do like lore like videos about like Hellraiser. Big and like Predator and stuff like that, and like
he would pick a monster and do like
exactly, and he has like
origins,
he's like a British guy, so he has like a really cool like
like fan wiki, but like
exactly. And then he started kind of doing these like kind of like complaining about like whatever fucking weird stuff that they're like pushing in movies, you know?
Right.
And then those videos got like super fucking popular. So then he kind of transitioned into like no longer a lore channel, and he just only did like movie news and critiqued and movie reviews and shit like that.
We're waiting for it. Whatever perks you guys up, and this is where we'll
whatever you guys cling on to, we'll fucking
we'll give you as much of that as you want.
Yeah. But anyway, so he's pretty big too. But anyways, both of these dudes, they were like, oh, we're sick of Hollywood, and we're sick of like you know, the male characters being like the butt of the joke and like all this other stuff. So we're going to make our own movies, and we're going to have like a GoFundMe to make like like a short film. You know what I mean? And both these guys made movies, and they're both complete dog shit.
What were the movies?
One was called like The Black something, and it was about like a band of like 4 or 5 Vikings, and like a monster was like tracking them, you know? Or it was like they're there to like kill some monsters, and then the monsters ended up hunting them, you know? And it was just like sounds
cool.
It was like a 20-minute like super like low budget like Viking movie, and it was like okay, you know?
Right.
And then I think the other guy made like a spy movie or something, and it ended up being dumb as fuck. But it's just funny because like these guys, like, you know,
dude, spy movies are fucking tricky.
Yeah,
I give you that. Like if you're tackling that as a genre, that's tricky. Because think about it. If you're gonna do an actual spy movie, that's how you get the most boring. That's how you get Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Yeah. Right? Like that's how actual spies work. Yeah. They're just like janitors and fucking tailors and nerds. And
they're analysts.
Yeah, and they just like overhear and then fucking. And then the other road you got is James Bond. Yeah. Where you have to make it so fucking crazy and over the top and stuff that it's entertaining. Spy movies are tricky, I think.
I think I already know the answer to this, because you made a couple comments about this movie before.
What?
But have you ever seen that Chris Hemsworth movie, Extraction?
No.
The movie fucking rules.
No, he's an army guy, right?
Yeah.
He's like a
so
Punisher
Extraction
man.
1 and 2.
Right.
The second one isn't as good, but the second one's cool too.
Right.
But those movies, they're like action movies or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the Russo brothers directed them, like the Endgame guys.
Yeah.
And those movies are actually pretty badass.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're pretty sick.
I've heard about him. I haven't seen
They're
them.
pretty good. Yeah.
I haven't seen him. Good for him.
And like the
That's
first
Thor, right?
Yeah, the first one is about like some
Yeah.
crime lord who's in prison in India, and he's like a crazy Indian. And I think it's in New Delhi or something.
Yeah.
And it's just about like this like super high level organized crime in like New Delhi. You know what I mean? Which I thought was pretty cool because I'd never really seen. Like,
You ever gone to that underworld before?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And his son, who's like in private school, because he's like hella fucking rich.
The fucking crime boss?
Yeah, his son gets kidnapped by like some rivals, and then he hires like Chris Hemsworth and his like team of like extractors, and so mercenaries. So it's pretty much about them like going into these like crazy like slums of New Delhi and trying to get this kid out, and then it like obviously goes sideways instantly.
Of course.
And so it's just pretty much Chris Hemsworth like fucking fighting his way out of like New Delhi like street.
It's like a Black Hawk Down.
Exactly. Yeah, like they miss their extraction and they have to like run through the city, and they're like the entire city is after them and shit.
Yeah.
And it's fucking pretty badass.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll check them out.
And it's on Netflix.
Yeah. I'll check them out.
But yeah, so those kind of spy movies I like.
Yeah.
What are they?
I wouldn't even count those as spy movies.
No.
That's just like that's Army guy movies.
That's Army guy movie. I love Army guy movies.
Army guy movies are sick. They've always been sick. Like always. You know, dude, All Quiet on the Western Front is sick. All the way up to fucking, Extraction now.
Yeah.
Sick. Apocalypse Now. Fucking tight. To fucking Full Metal Jacket. Sick. Platoon.
You ever see that movie Glory? The Civil War one? Yeah.
With
Matthew Broderick and Denzel Washington.
Hey, with Denzel?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
He's good.
I think my dad put me through it. It's long as fuck, right? Yeah, I think my dad put me do that in like the Lonesome Dove days.
But Lonesome Dove, dude, I read that book recently, like in the last 4 years.
Well, they made a fucking series.
That book fucking rules.
Yeah.
Dude, that Lonesome Dove movie's sick.
Yeah, the movie?
Yeah.
It's the movie's alright. But
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Fucking read the book. Like the book would have been. The book is like a goddamn Cormac McCarthy book.
Oh yeah, the book is like,
and it's fucking brutal.
It is brutal.
It's the thing that I think was made for TV, so it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's not nearly.
No, I think Sam Elliott and like
No, fucking. I think Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it.
Yeah.
I love westerns though. Westerns are my
Danny
favorite.
Glover's in it, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Westerns are so cool. I love westerns.
Dude, you know what I've been fucking digging back into is all the spaghetti westerns and shit.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, dude. You get a bunch of them. Did I tell you? You guys have Max, right? Mm-hmm. You get all the fucking Lone Wolf and Cubs. They're fucking tight.
Did they ever make a western version of that?
I mean,
not really, huh?
Not dead on. Not like you're thinking. Not like your Jimbo.
Yeah.
Where like that is basically.
What is that? Fistful of Dollars?
I think it's The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. But no, it might be a Fistful of Dollars or a few dollars.
Did you
more.
ever see the remake with Bruce Willis where it's like in the 1920s and he goes to like a small, like a weird small town in the desert, and there's like two like bootlegger, like gangster mobster families that are like fighting, and then he goes to town.
No,
it's like a mobster movie, but it's like in the desert, and it's essentially a Jimbo and Fistful of Dollars. That movie's pretty sick too.
Is it?
Yeah, I forget what it's called. I think Christopher Walken's in it. He plays one of the bosses.
Dude, Yojimbo is tight.
Oh, Yojimbo rule. I have it. That movie rules.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, the Criterion Collection of the old samurai movies, I will fucking, anytime I see one, I will buy one.
Dude, you have all of them.
I love them.
They're fucking amazing.
They're so good.
They're...
What is it, Kurosawa?
Yeah, Kurosawa. Yeah. They have that filter in fucking what is it? Ghosts of
Tsushima. I played like most of the game on that filter.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah.
It's super sick. But like that just goes to show like, dude, their sensibilities were way fucking different. Like they've had this spewing blood since black and white. Like it's been like since the beginning of Japanese cinema. Like you cut an arm off, it's gonna fucking spray. I love it.
Recently saw a YouTube video. If I could find it again, I'll send it to you. But apparently, I don't know what movie it was, but it was a Japanese samurai movie, and the blood malfunctioned, and it fucking sprayed out like crazy, and then they kept it in the movie, and then audiences loved it so much, and that was the birth of like the crazy like.
It had to be some fucking crazy old black and white movie.
It was a black and white movie.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah.
I love that was a mistake because it stuck. It's in every fucking Japanese.
And because like they didn't cut, like the actor like sliced him and he just had like a sick pose.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, and just like twitching around.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I love the samurai blood spray.
So sick.
The samurai blood spray is the fucking best.
Lone Wolf and Cub, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of the best movie series ever.
Yeah. That's actually, I think, like a real hallmark of like why modern cinema is dog shit is because like it's all digital blood now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell instantly.
You could tell.
Instantly.
Or like when their gun is like
dude
shaking.
Did I tell you that fucking Kevin Nash story?
No.
So I didn't know this. I saw some crazy fucking interview with him. So Kevin Nash is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bad motherfucker. Diesel is bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he's the Russian in a Punisher movie.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That movie's good.
Did you hear this fucking story?
No.
So he's fighting Thomas Jane, and there's a point where Thomas Jane is supposed to fucking grab a butterfly knife, and he fucking stabs him in the shoulder, right? Fucking Diesel is supposed to grab the Punisher's hand, and so like for those that haven't seen the movie, the Russian is a character from Punisher comics. He's just a giant motherfucker. He's like the Bane
With like a striped shirt.
with a striped shirt.
Yeah.
He's just gigantic and fucking ripped, and Kevin Nash fits the bill. He's an old wrestler named Diesel, and they go and do it. The fucking prop guy didn't swap out the knife. So it's a real knife. So what you see is him getting stabbed in the shoulder, and then he doesn't break. He just grabs Thomas Jane's hand, and what you see is like that blade coming out with all the blood on it is real. And so they're like interviewing Kevin Nash about it, and he was like, yeah, fuck, went in. And I was like, oh, that didn't feel good. And then he's like, I don't know what to do here. Maybe he just hit me really hard with the butt of the trick knife, and it's just like a dead arm, because that's what it felt like. Like he got a Charlie horse, and then he like pulled it out and fucking did the scene or whatever, and then it's all. He was like, "Oh," and he was like, "They were like, fuck, we need to go to the hospital," and he was like, "Dude, I don't know, where you guys think I came from, but you fucking put some tape on this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking keep working.
Yeah, just dump some crazy glue in there.
Yeah, dude. But I was like, that's crazy. Then you watch the movie or whatever, and you see it, and you're like, that's fucking nuts, because it looks brutal, like the blade coming out and all of that. And then like, dude, they interview the prop guy, and the prop guy's like, fucking, yeah, it wasn't a good day for me.
Hey man, the prop guy on that one had a better day than that chick on that Rust movie.
Fuck. Whoopsie daisy, dude. There's been quite a few whoopsie daisies when it comes to the gun prop guys. They fucked that up pretty hard a couple times.
Yeah. The one with what's his name, Brandon Lee.
Yeah,
that one's crazy because that was a fake. That was a.
He got jammed.
Yeah, it got jammed in like I think
blank. He was technically killed with a blank.
Yeah.
So in a blank bullet, there's a little plastic cap instead of the lead of a bullet, and that got lodged in the gun, in the barrel, and then they put another blank in. So basically, what you had was an explosion and then a projectile, and that fucking launched out of there and killed him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Brutal.
You think it would just be a different gun?
Yeah.
You know?
Not a real gun.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't work on those fucking sets or anything, so I don't know how they do it. But like,
man, that would be.
You're just like, I don't know. We've used this one, so.
Like that would be, because I've been around guns a little bit. in the last few years, especially, you know.
Pretty rare that you don't check to see if they're fucking loaded or not.
Yeah, and like I didn't I won't get too into it. Like I didn't grow up with guns at all, you know what I mean? And
right.
So like I didn't start like getting into guns and stuff.
Collecting.
Until I was older. So
Come
like,
try to rob this fucking studio, boy.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, dude. My fofo make sure all your kids don't grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta protect my girls on my shelf.
My pursuit of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
My liberty.
But yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like you kind of always have like this weird, even if you're like out with your boys, like shooting like in, you know, the BLM land and stuff like that, you're like shooting out, doing target practice or whatever. You always have this very like uneasy kind of feeling around you.
You're dealing with a gun.
Even if it's your own firearm.
You have that even if you grew up with them. I grew up with them. Like hardcore grew up with them. And so, like you still have that. So like even if you're like on a set of a movie. You think it would be more.
I would like, even if I was like an actor, if like I'm like, don't fucking point that motherfucker at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd just be like, this is uncomfortable.
I think it's, you know, but I don't know what to tell you. This shit didn't happen when you had some real motherfuckers on that shit. You know, this shit never went wrong with Charles Bronson. You know, I wanted you to just think about how many fucking rounds Arnold has fucking pumped out in the silver screen. Mm-hmm. And dude, never went wrong with fucking Arnold. No. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Stallone, just the Rambo movies. Not Expendables, not fucking Tango and Cash, not Assassins. Just the Rambo movies alone. Wow. Motherfuckers in the goddamn hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammunition.
Well, I won't get into it, but
all the grips and camera people getting home to their families.
I hear that Rust movie, that the like the gun, what do they call it? They call it like the armor,
firearm specialist,
the armor, or the firearm specialist. I heard that they were not a union firearm specialist. So that's what happens when you fucking cut corners in Hollywood.
I don't fucking know what happens, but I'm telling you, dude.
They're cutting corners. James
Woods did all of Vampires. Psychotic as fuck. And fucking everybody got to see Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wonder if that movie's ever going to come out.
What movie?
Rust.
I thought it did. Like pretty recently. Like
I wonder if it's good. It's probably a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Alec Baldwin sucks.
Dude, I think the biggest thing about that movie was the accident.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I think it probably just would have, no one ever would have heard of it, and it would have went directly to fucking Netflix or something.
I think it is like a direct-to-video
to
start. Yeah. I literally think the accident is like the biggest publicity the thing got. You know? Alec
Some people get
crying.
fucking fucked up, though. That one lady, Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
She was in a Red Sonja movie, and she like fell off.
Was she Red Sonja?
She was Red Sonja. Yeah.
Was this ever released?
Dude, it was like a huge fucking thing. Like, what's his name?
That sounds dope.
Robert Rodriguez.
Depending on what era of
it was. McGowan. Yeah, it was when she was fucking like a fucking babe. Not now, where she looks like fucking Schmeagol.
Hey, she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking clippers.
Yeah, a lot of clippers. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Rose McGowan was like the hottest lady. I fucking loved her when I was
remember
young.
Planet Terror?
Yeah. So anyways, Red Sonja was right after Planet Terror. And Robert Rodriguez
was peak. Yeah, he cheated on his wife with her.
Yeah, but he wrote and was directing it. And there's like a fucking sick poster of like Red Sonja with Rose McGowan, and it's like it was like in theaters, like it was like coming out, you know, whatever 2015, you know what I mean? And then they were filming it, and she like fell off something, and it like fucking shattered her like leg and hip, and she was like, they pretty much had to scrap the movie because she couldn't like walk or anything for like a year.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then she cut off her hair and then turned into like a fucking activist, and lo and behold,
fucking Cuba or something now.
Yeah. Lo and behold, no one gives a fuck what she has to say. Oh, you don't look like that anymore? Click.
I saw that Jennifer Lawrence came out and like, I don't think people care about what celebrities think. Like
Weird.
she was said in some interview or whatever, and it's just like, damn, girl, you're fucking behind.
Yeah.
Like,
No one gives.
I'm proud of us.
No one gives a flying fuck.
Dude, it's been really refreshing to see that kind of fall off the whole fucking celebrity wagon. Like, I love that. I love that shit. Thank God. Because now you're actually seeing, I forget who said it. Somebody did say it. I might have been Tarantino or something like that, but he was talking about fucking Chris Evans, where he's like, dude, that motherfucker ain't a movie star. Captain America's a movie star.
Yep, it's true.
You know, and I love that we're getting to the place where it's like, no. Let's worship the characters again, not these fucks who play them.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's because it allows you to, like, you don't have to jump on some bandwagon for your shit because you're shit. Like, I'm a Batman guy. I fucking hate our current Batman.
I remember when, like, there was only a handful of actors that were, like, activists and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it was like Sean Penn, and that
like,
was it.
Like Sean Penn or, like, whatever.
Leonardo DiCaprio on the iceberg, you know, with the fucking baby polar bear.
Yeah, but then,
fuck.
like, now it's, like, some fucking, like, person you never heard of, like, lecturing you, and you're just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm like, one, you've been rich since you're 10, and you never went to school.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Act like I should give a flying fuck what Ryan Gosling thinks about anything. Ridiculous. I'm glad they're all scrambling.
I don't think the baby goose talks about politics too much.
Whatever. I just named it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I like the baby goose though.
I like what's going on now. I'll say it that way.
With what?
I think he's just scrambling and becoming a Goonie monster, which is fucking pretty tight. Yeah, I like that. I like when they all start scrambling because they're losing their fucking fame.
Yeah, yeah.
And people aren't as like pumped on them, so they start getting plastic surgeries, trying to. Like, have you seen that Zac Efron guy?
Oh, dude, that guy looks like he looks crazy.
Yeah.
If that's true, because that might just be like fucking some AI shit.
Yeah,
but
it's true, but I like
because there is a picture of him where he was like super tan and his like lips are all big, and that's like
they said he fucking fell into a dresser or something.
But that's not even him.
Yeah,
like people
it's
are
like some lookalike.
Yeah, and some people are like saying that it's him. He did get fucking huge for that fucking Iron Claw movie though,
right?
Where he played the Von Erickson.
Fuck, dude, have you seen that?
The movie?
Yeah.
No, is it good?
It's all right. I watched it at work.
It's depressing, huh?
Dude, it's as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, well, I knew the story.
Yeah.
You know, where
the Von Ericksons.
There was a family of wrestlers, and their dad was kind of a prick.
Yeah.
And so they all killed themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. They were very good wrestlers, though.
They were super good wrestlers.
Super good wrestlers.
Not big fans of Ric Flair.
Not big fans of Ric Flair.
Not big fans of Ric Flair. But Ric Flair's still around, dude. He fucking handled business. But yeah, anyways, I saved you fucking 2.5 hours. You can see the guy from The Bear and Zac Efron all super yoked if you want to, and just know that they're all gonna die.
But Zac Efron turned into a fucking big boy for that movie.
So did the guy from The Bear.
Yeah,
he got all ripped too.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah. I figured that's another one that fucking blows my mind about your little Ricochet fucking fetish. He's a trim boy.
Well, I like Ricochet.
New Japan Ricochet.
I like New Japan Ricochet, and I like Lucha Underground Ricochet when he was Prince Puma and he didn't talk.
Yeah.
And he had a
that helps.
And he had a mask.
We're watching this AEW shit, dude. And my wife is like, "What the fuck is wrong with Eric? Like, this is like, dude, it's fun. It's great too." Cause,
hey, man, that guy could wrestle his fucking balls off, though.
I'd love to see that.
Does he not do anything cool? He is older.
They parse him out. They do the same. AEW is very, very, like, you can tell. I think they spend all their money on music, personally, because like I noticed that one is the big difference between that and WWE. Like, they spent all their money on music, dude. These motherfuckers come out to like name shit all the time. Yeah. That orange fucking Cassidy, he comes out to the Pixies.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that like "Where Is My Mind" song. Like, they gotta be fucking paying for that.
Yeah.
The fucking intro for the whole show is Elton John. It's fucking Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight. Like, dude, you gotta be paying out the ass for that. Like, as your intro, like Monday Night Football style. Like, that's the intro to the show, not even somebody's intro music.
Yeah.
Fucking Moxley's whole shit is the intro from The Shining. It plays that intro, like burm, 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 and then
what's Tony Storm's intro?
It switches around. It depends on if she's Timeless Tony or if it's Tony time.
Okay.
Because she was doing this thing for a while where she had like amnesia. Mm-hmm. But really, it was just Timeless Tony playing the part of her younger self, Tony Storm. And so it was like back to all the butt rock shit.
Okay.
And I think that one's fucking Van Halen. Mm. But like, I think that one, you notice that they spent a bunch of money on that, and like, they parse out their fucking older like superstars. Like, you're on like 3-week rotations, it seems like. They'll come out and make appearances, but like to actually do a match and stuff, like I've really seen Ricochet in one match in like a month. I've been watching this shit, and he's come out and like done some like side promo stuff.
Okay.
He stabbed Swerve Strickland in the forehead with some scissors. That was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But that was it. Swerve Strickland's fucking sick.
Is he?
Yeah, he's tight.
I think he used to be in WWE.
Yeah.
Is he black guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he used to be in WWE.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
like all those guys fucking, they don't wrestle like on a regular schedule.
Yeah,
you can tell. They are older too. Even Ospreay is fucking late
Ospreay
40s.
Oh yeah, Ospreay's older for sure. Yeah.
He just looks fucking young.
He got beefy though. He got bigger.
Yeah.
He's not as like little as he used to be. Now he's kind of.
And Kenny Omega's what, 50?
Probably.
Now? Yeah. Kenny Omega, he's still fucking
badass.
Oh, dude, he still throws himself off. I'm telling you, he climbs up the scaffolding. It's got to be fucking 24 feet.
Fuck that.
And he just does a moonsault off of it not into the ring, onto the ground.
Goddamn.
Outside.
Those guys.
But he is landing on that big ass fucking Brian Cage, dude.
Yeah.
So he's probably landed on like a fucking air mattress.
Yeah, that guy's fucking. That guy's a big boy.
He looks so ridiculous. Yeah. He looks cumbersome.
He has a mutton chops, right?
Yeah.
And isn't his traps like?
Yeah.
He's huge.
Every fucking thing on him.
That Brian Cage, a lot of those guys in AEW that are really big, and a lot of the guys in WWE, a few years ago, they were all like indie wrestlers, and they got really famous on the indies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's funny too because my family's starting to notice that there's kind of archetypes that WWE sets forward.
Yeah,
and then they just have to have one, you know, and like. You start noticing it pretty quick. Like that Megan fucking Bane one is obviously like the Charlotte Flair. Like she comes out with a big pageantry and shit. And she comes out with a big triumphant song and shit. And then there's another one that is, she wrestles with fucking Rhea Ripley's husband and that other like tattooed motherfucker, Brian King. I think is his name, and Buddy Matthews. And her gimmick is straight up. I was like, this is the cringiest shit I've ever seen. And then like my wife looked it up, and it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be Stevie Nicks meets The Undertaker. And I was like, yeah, you fucking nailed it. Those two things shouldn't be put together. Like, that's like saying mayonnaise and popcorn shrimp.
Are you watching it? There's that one lady, Abaddon wrestle. The hell is spooky lady?
I don't know. There's a couple.
Okay.
There's a couple.
Her makeup is spooky as fuck.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, her name's Abaddon. I don't know. I remember she was getting kind of big when AEW first started, so I don't know if she's
probably retired.
I don't know if she's still around.
Yeah, I tell you who's not. Motherfucking Goldust. That shit's sad.
Is it?
That shit is sad.
Yeah.
The Dustin Rhodes, the I think he's on his last run in this year. Yeah. He can't use Goldust and can't use any of it. He comes out with half his face painted.
Yeah. He's a good wrestler though, isn't he?
Yeah. He's just old though.
Yeah,
like,
he's old.
Dude, he's not. He's just getting up there. You're not gonna. He's good for kicks in the corner. You know. That's like what he's got now.
I know him and
good. Like all the old guys, they come out and you can tell they're like, okay, we're gonna have the young guys self the fuck out of you, and you guys are gonna do like clotheslines.
Him and Cody Rhodes had a really good match.
Who, Dustin Rhodes?
Yeah. And they both got all bloody and shit.
Right. Yeah. Fucking Jeff Jarrett. He's still fucking going.
God bless him.
Fuck, dude. It looks so wild.
Yeah.
Dude, he's 59.
Fuck.
He's 59. He comes out and he's like fucking talking shit with all young wrestlers and shit.
Dude, Jeff Jarrett's fucking old gimmick was crazy. he had like this like rhinestone fucking cowboy hat and like this crazy like shirt that was just like tassels.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll put it in the fucking thing, but it's like
The Last Outlaw?
yeah.
Fuck, dude. There's a couple of those like that where you're like, probably skip this one.
Yeah.
It's probably time to go take a leak.
Yeah. But
You can just tell like they don't have as much money.
Yeah.
So like all of their shit's kind of pared down except for the wrestling of like certain matches. When they happen.
Yeah. The wrestling,
Oh my God.
the wrestling is a lot better than WWE.
Yeah. Well, I think they give them a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to an interview with Powerhouse Hobbs like right after that fucking like gnarly match with John Moxley or whatever, and they were like, dude, you bit his earring. Like John Moxley has like a gold earring in this ear. He bites that, and then you see him just like, and then you see it get shit. And he was like, "This is his fucking idea." Mm-hmm. You know, like I was like, I don't think we need to do that. Like we can probably just get some colors another way, like normal folk. And he was just like, "Nah, rip it out of my fucking ear." And so you could see like how if that dude was put in WWE, he'd just be like, "You can't do shit.
They can't do shit, yeah.
Everybody fucking hates me because they're used to me being so fucking badass." And now it's like, don't hit him in the head with the chair. He's
Yeah, 'cause
like, I'm fucking leaving.
In the beginning, back in the day, he was like a fucking backyard wrestler, fucking deathmatch wrestler. So he's like started out all fucking brutal.
It was funny too because when you see him in his like early days, you're like, Jesus, dude. You get like I'm glad that he got to kind of turn out of it before he became like a Spike Dudley, where you're just like the smaller guy, because he's in the Shield. And when they did that shit, and you could tell he's the smallest one out of all of them. Yeah. And like that was in his like his fucking crazy death matches too, is when he got to like not that Spike Dudley's a fucking schmo or anything. No. But there was definitely this thing where like he's the little guy you get to beat on and chuck out of the fucking ring and shit. Yeah. And now he's a bad fucking motherfucker. And I'm glad that he got out of that because I could have seen it easily becoming like, all right, you're the small guy that goes in there and gets fucking launched.
Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I could show you guys some real shit if you'd let me, but
yeah,
they didn't let him. I know. Should we get into this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's get into this.
All right.
So this story that I am bringing forth has a few different names, but one of the names is Rat City. Okay. And one of the names is Universe 25.
Sick.
And so this was a experiment. Let me get my notes.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah. So after World War II, that's kind of like when like environmentalism kind of started. And then we talked about it a couple episodes ago about like the baby boomers, you know what I mean? So it was like the biggest generation in human history. Yeah. And so all these people just started having tons and tons of kids, you know what I mean? And so people started getting concerned about overpopulation. Right. And then people started being concerned about the planet's resources. And so that was kind of like the birth of like environmentalism, you know, and that's when that kind of like started and stuff like that. People started being concerned with this sort of thing. Right. The fun crushers. The fun crushers, if you will. Yeah. And the reasons why we have straws made out of like fucking sheep fucking skin and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to have monster truck shows. They would just burn diesel.
Hey, they still have them here in Salinas.
Well, yeah. You guys fucking have your heads screwed on straight.
So there was a guy named John B. Calhoun, and he.
I'm sorry. What?
John B. Calhoun.
Fuck. Okay. That's a scientist? Mm-hmm. You sure?
Positive.
He sounds like a fucking wrestling promoter from Tampa.
I know.
What the fuck?
So he started doing an experiment with Norway rats. And
are Norway rats different?
Yeah, it's just like a specific
breed.
A specific breed of rat. And so he I think he did his like dissertation or something like that on like behavior of like rats or something. And so he got some like land. Let me see, where is this land? In Rockville, Maryland. And he built this cage that was like, let me see, it was 10 feet by 14 feet, and it could comfortably hold about 2,000 mice.
God.
And so what he did was he essentially, it's like a giant square, and he made it.
Is this like chicken wire or plexiglass or?
It's all like metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like metal, like they could climb up it to a certain point, but then like the top of it was like this like sheer metal, so like they couldn't get out.
Right.
So
it was open at the top?
Yeah, it was open at the top.
Fuck.
And so essentially and it was in a barn. And so essentially this giant rat cage, all the rats had all the food they could ever want. They had all the nesting material that they could ever want. They were like completely safe from all predators, and they had ample room. And so he did an experiment and wanted to see what would happen to these, like how essentially like they would harmonize and like what their behavior would be if they were like in this enclosed space.
Yeah.
And so
they didn't turn into a utopia.
And so essentially he started it with I think it was 34 pairs of rats, and he just like let them go. And he did a couple things too. Like he made certain food hoppers lower than others, and he made certain places like easier to get to, you know? So he kind of like fudged with the experiment a little bit, you know?
Okay.
And then he also had two different types of food. He had powdered food that was just like in trays, and then he also had this like hard pellet food that was like in these specific areas in the enclosure.
Okay.
And all the rats would gravitate to the hard food, and they essentially completely ignored the powdered food. And so one of the things that he found very interesting is that right away the rats started clumping up to one food hopper, and they would ignore everything else.
Okay.
And so I think within the first...
Is it the easiest one to get to?
It was not the easiest one to get to. And then he noticed that rats would never eat by themselves. They would only eat when they were next to another rat. So then like they all just started kind of like eating in these communal spaces. And very quickly, this experiment kind of went off the rails because they started having babies, and the population never grew over like 200. It like started doubling, and then suddenly it just like tapered off. And so what would happen is that there was like a few dominant male rats, and they would like guard the food sources, and they would guard the females.
Okay.
And then they would not let the other males in. And then so these other males just started gravitating to like the middle areas. And then these other males just started like fighting each other, and they would just like kind of like cannibalize each other, like very quickly. Like this happened very quickly, and he started calling it a behavioral sink. So it's pretty much like these rats essentially just changed their behavior, and then like they like started just doing this odd thing.
Right.
And then like some of the females would just go into like the upper levels and just chill there, and just kind of like leave like the like rat society.
Right.
And then pretty much like what happened was the females stopped breeding and stopped having babies, and they stopped taking care of the babies correctly.
Right.
So like the population quickly just like tapered off. And so he like ended the experiment, and he's just like, okay, well, it was kind of a failure. But then like he came out with like a paper, I think in Scientific America, and then all these people just started like really like gravitating towards this like this research. Because
how many times did he do this?
So his last experiment was called Universe 25. So at least 25 times. And
motherfucker's goddamn Joseph Mengele of the rat population.
And so he started perfecting his experiments, and then a lot of people started looking at his research because at the time, cities in the United States were getting overpopulated.
They were booming,
and there's lots of crime and stuff, and so people were kind of like thinking that these like behavioral sinks were like happening to human beings, you know? So then they gave him a bunch of funding and stuff, and he started like working on these experiments and stuff. And then about 10 years later, he came out with his magnum opus, if you will. And he came out with this one called Universe 25. And Universe 25 was the exact same setup, but it was like massive. It was huge. And he had like all these rat cages that were kind of set up like sky-rise apartments, you know, and then there's food bins in the bottom, and then there's plenty of nesting material. But what he did with this one is he didn't, because he would get to a certain point with these rats in these cages, and then he would just like he would just kill the rats. You know what I mean? They would get to a point where they no longer would behave like normal rats. And then he would end the experiment. And then he even tried to take the healthiest 7 rats, male and female, and then he would put them in like normal rat.
They're tainted though.
And they could never function like normal rats ever again.
Were they ostracized by the normal rats?
Yes, because they would just like they would
choose to though.
They wouldn't behave like normal rats. Like they wouldn't mate like normal rats. They wouldn't feed like normal rats, and they would end up just dying. So he started this other experiment, Universe 25, and he came out with this paper, and he pretty much said that it was like this like huge paper that came out, and it started, I believe, in like 1968 and ended 4 years later. And then he came out with this like paper, and he pretty much said that society is broken up into 4 like stages. So stage 1 is the colonization phase. And so he pretty much started the colony, and I think it was like the same thing. It was like eight pairs of rats, and he just like let them in there.
Okay.
You know? And then the population would double every 50 days. You know, so it'd just be like 50 days, double. 50 days, double. 50 days, double. And then it got to a point, I think on the 150th day, where the population would double, but it took twice as long. And so that was like the colonization phase. You know what I mean? Where they get to the colony and they start producing, and they start going into their like behavioral sink, if you will. And this experiment, the exact same thing kind of happened, where like the dominant rats would guard the females and the food source, you know, and then all the other males, and then some of the other females that were not within that like hierarchy would the females would leave. They would go up into the very top of the like of the thing or whatever in the cages and just like chill there.
And none of the other ostracized males would go get them? So
the ostracized males, they some of them would, they called them, at first he said that they would become homosexuals, and then he changed it to pansexuals, because they would.
Is this the first usage of that term?
It might have been. And
because this is 1968, right?
Yeah. And so like what happened with these rats is that they wouldn't try to fight for dominance, and they wouldn't try to mate with any of the females.
Ooh, I know what they did.
What?
Did they go film themselves bitching at a Starbucks about which bathroom to use?
Yes.
Fuck, cool.
No, but what they would do is that they would try to mate with the dominant males. And the weird thing is that the dominant males would not fight them off.
Really?
Yeah. And then there was a second group of these males that would fight. And so these ones would like fight each other and bite each other, and then they would like, some males would not fight back, and then they would just like get fucked up, and they would get their like tails bitten off, and they would just like, all these ones were just full of fucking battle wounds and scars, and they had like very erratic behavior, and they would like just like do whatever.
These are the weird
ones, yeah. And then these ones would also sneak in the nests and eat the babies.
These are the incel ones.
And these ones would go in the nests and they would eat the young.
Fuck, dude, you can hear the Pixie song right now.
And then what would happen is that the females would start getting nervous because they would have to start defending the nest as well with the males, with the dominant males. And so what would happen is that they would no longer like take care of their young because they were too busy fighting these other males.
Right.
And so what would happen is that they would like move their nest to another location, and then they would forget some of the babies, and then they started taking care of the babies improperly. And then that's when the population kind of like quickly started like tapering.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there was another subsect of the males that he called the beautiful ones. And the beautiful ones would not fight for food, would not mate with the females, and would only eat when no one was around, and they would groom themselves all day. And they had no wounds, and they had like no scars, and the rest of the population completely ignored them. And they would just like, they just roamed around the nest totally free, and
it's like a fucking cast of Wicked.
Yeah. And they would just like, they just essentially like stopped behaving like rats. You know what I mean? They would just eat.
They're like house cats at this point.
They would just eat, drink, and groom themselves. And they completely like...
Were they fat? The rats?
They were bigger, yeah.
They were bigger?
And they just completely like, But
they were just bigger in proportion. They weren't like a just fucking little blob of a rat.
No, they were like...
They were normal.
They're normal, yeah.
But they were just bigger.
But they would just like groom themselves like all day. And then it got
These little motherfuckers have OCD?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then so he called them the beautiful ones because their like coats were like immaculate.
He didn't know at the time that they're just developing, this whole fucking rat colony is just developing every fucking mental disorder we're currently battling.
Yeah. And then so it would get to a point where these female rats would stop taking care of like the babies, and then the population this is like the stagnation.
Right.
The stagnation phase. So it's colonization phase.
While all this is going on.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine if they had fucking Instagram and drugs?
So the beginning was the colonization phase, and then the second phase is population boom. This is when everything starts doubling. And then this is like the stagnation phase.
Because everybody's with their battles and their grooming and shit. Okay.
And so the stagnation phase is essentially when the females stopped caring for their young, and then the babies stopped growing because these other males would start eating them. And then a lot of times the babies would actually be reabsorbed into the mother's body, which would make them sterile. And so they stopped having babies.
Cool.
And then the last phase of this experiment is called the extinction phase. And then this is when the dominant males start dying off. And then the females start taking the roles of the dominant males by fending off like these other like they called them probers. The probers were the ones that would like fight each other and like eat the young and then would like mate. They would try to mate with everything.
Yeah.
They would just they would try to mate with each other. They would try to mate with females.
He's our boys.
And,
never gonna catch me, my kings.
And these things would just like these ones were just like covered in scars, would just like fight all the time.
They're all wondering why the fucking female ones aren't included in the military draft and shit, and they all start podcasts.
Like us?
Yeah. No, I was thinking of those whatever boys.
Oh, the whatever boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, let's go fucking ask some like literally like fucking IQ dead
Dude,
Instagram model about what she thinks about
one of those
war in the Middle East.
One of those guys just got fucking cooked on his show, and it like went super viral because
which one?
He's on the Whatever podcast,
right?
And then I think there was like it was like a lesbian that he was like debating with, you know,
right?
And he's like one of those high value fucking men, and like never date any woman that has kids. And
he's
all this.
One of them.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, you know. And then the lady's like, doesn't your wife have 3 kids from 3 different men?
Oh!
And then he just like freaks the fuck out and starts like yelling at her and cussing at her, and she's just like
she got him.
She's just like, you look pretty worked up. You know what I mean? She's like, your face is all red, and he's just like, and it like totally went viral because like this guy just like got super cooked.
No,
you know.
Oh fuck. I love that.
So, anyways, so pretty much after day like 400 and something, the last male of the colony dies.
Right.
And it essentially is like the death nail of the colony, and the rest of the rats just lived a couple of like maybe 50-60 days longer, and then they all died as well.
Damn.
Yeah. So pretty much within 3 years, this rat colony just kind of devolved into hell, they said.
Yeah.
Like the people that were working on the experiment said that this rat cage became hell. So,
oh boy, let's talk about the parallels it has to our current predicament.
Well, so
that's what everybody does, right?
So that is also interesting because a lot of people took this information and took this paper, and they were like, oh, this is exactly what's going to happen to the human race, blah, blah, blah.
What?
But one of the things is that human beings are a little different than rats, you know?
No shit.
And so some people went to like the inner city and very densely populated cities and tried to like didn't perform this experiment, but they like did lots of research in like the
just from observing
and stuff like that
in cities.
And the research was pretty inconclusive because the human beings don't behave like this.
I've heard about this,
you know,
where a lot of people gave them shade because their research was definitely taking some liberties.
Very much so.
Because they were doing shit like, well, look at the sky rat, like the high rises are like the rat cages. Yeah. Like I've heard about this experiment, and they would make correlations like that, and it's like, well, yeah, but like,
the reason why it's different,
you're doing that because of space with human beings. You're not doing it because of the setup of the experiment.
So that's the thing,
and our higher thinking posed a problem too, where even human beings, even with faced with horrific shit, it's 50-50 on whether or not that human being is going to resort to violence or band together. Yeah, like I've heard that too.
And so pretty much like the people that say like, you know, that this is how human beings, this is like what's going to happen if like the world becomes overpopulated, blah blah blah. It's like it doesn't really correlate, because this was a very controlled experiment, and they were in an enclosed space that they could not leave.
We have so many factors that you can't account. A military force, and relying on fossil fuel, like all these things the rats didn't have.
And the closest thing scientists and researchers have said that this is the closest link to is prisons. Right. And they said that prison populations do often behave in this manner, but
again, you're not dealing with the full experiment, because it's one gender.
It's one gender, and so that's why this experiment, it's very apocalyptic. Yeah. And it is very foreboding for, what could happen.
Right.
But
if we all start living in stacked up cages with enough food for everybody.
And so
you know what I mean?
And so that's why a lot of people kind of look down on this guy's research, because this guy got crazy popular, right? And his research started booming, and I'm sure you probably know many people that do not like cities and are scared of cities. Yeah. And so it kind of, this research really gave those types of people credence and right. And why to fear these sort of things, you know? But at the end of the day, human beings are not rats.
No. I've heard it kind of correlated to the opposite too. Like, it could be a worthwhile, but one of the biggest things you're taking into account is that we've always lived in cities, and the rats never have. Yeah. So you almost took a thing that isn't supposed to have cities per se, and you forced it to live in that environment. So whereas we built them from ancient civilizations on.
Like if there's a population of Norway rats in their natural habitat. Yeah. So what happens is there's dominant males that have a harem of breeding females, and then the males that are not dominant and that are kicked out of the colony, they leave. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
but that's how you get other colonies.
Exactly.
They'll go on to start shit with other things.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that's why this doesn't happen in nature, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's also the reason why it falls apart with humans too, because the cities, they do leave.
Yes.
Cities aren't the only way that humans live. Yeah. And so they do leave. Yeah. It's interesting. And it scared the fuck out of everybody, because it made everybody think that we're all gonna.
And his
no, dude, we're just gonna bitch about it on our phones for fucking.
And his research paper is very ominous too. It's he says that he pretty much said that this is going to happen to human beings. He's this is our future.
There's just so many other things that human beings have that rats have to deal with. Classism, racism. It's gonna shake out differently. Yeah. I put that Elysium movie closer to probably how it's gonna roll, where all the non-elites will be stuck down here while they go live in their fucking space ring around the planet. They're cancer curing machines and shit. Yeah. We'll have to go bolt some shit into Matt Damon's head so he can save us all.
Yeah. And there is this guy, I forget his name, shit, I didn't write it down, but there's this guy named, he was a theorist or whatever, and he essentially I think his last name is Malthune or something. No. And in the 18 or 1700s, he pretty much said that we're going to get to a point where the population will keep growing exponentially, keep doubling and doubling and doubling, but then food production will go up very linearly. So it will get to a point where food production can no longer keep up with the human race. Right. But this was also before the Green Revolution, and then this was before fucking agriculture caught up, and this was
also before the Industrial Revolution.
Exactly. So that's why his kind of theories also fall apart. You know, but
if we all had to stay in medieval times, then we'd be fucked.
His theories though are pretty much the building blocks of environmentalism. You know what I mean? And so like that's
the birth of the fun crushers.
Yes. You know, it's I don't know, it's weird because like you could say that a lot of this stuff like fossil fuels is like a finite resource, you know, but there's some research saying that it's actually not a finite resource, you know, that it's actually just like corporations that just gobble it up and just say that it's a finite resource to keep the prices up, you know, kind of like diamonds.
Yeah, I've heard those arguments too, but that's like the amount of money it takes to get it. It's not the fact that we don't have it's not the fact that we don't have it, but getting access to it. You know how much fucking money and goddamn manpower it takes to get that shit out of the fucking earth?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would consider that a finite resource.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying this could happen then?
No, I'm just saying that I think fossil fuels are eventually going to be a finite resource. Like, we're running out of it. But I think that the thing that differentiates us is we're probably going to come up with something else that we can fucking burn to fucking make it.
Yeah.
Knowing us, it'll be fucking, you know, something horrific. It'll be our dead or something, you know.
Whales.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we figured that out pretty quick. Hey, you know those giant things in the ocean that just like to make fucking beautiful noises at us and fucking have spiritual journeys with us when we get lost at sea? If you slaughter that fucker and burn its fat, we get lanterns.
So yeah, so this is a pretty interesting experiment. I had never heard about this until a few years ago when there's this YouTube channel called Down the Rabbit Hole, and he talked about this.
Didn't the Nazis do something similar to this? Not with like actual humans or anything, but didn't they do some like rat fucking experiment like this too?
I don't know.
No? Yeah, maybe. They did a bunch of shit. But.
Yeah, it could have just been this experiment, and then people said it was a Nazi experiment.
Yeah, people absconded with it, yeah.
Yeah.
They just heard Norway and fucking assumed.
And a lot of people that do latch on to this experiment, you know what I mean? There is lots of like racist connotations to it because of
how it pertains.
Because people saying that like it pertains.
Oh, the inner city breakdown of our species.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're saying that like the inner city like degradation of the family unit and all this other shit,
right,
you know, but it's like,
but that's also another fucking layer that the experiment didn't have. Rats don't have racism.
No,
you know what I mean? Like
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
But yeah, so yeah, it's pretty interesting, you know. It definitely is a cautionary tale, but at the same time,
how though?
Well, like you know,
a cautionary tale for rats, but like I don't know how you take anything from this and apply it to us, because like you can't just if you tell people, hey, stop having fucking kids, so you're gonna get in the same fucking predicament as China.
So, you know, so as our society is now, you know what I mean, and as our resources are the way that they are now, it doesn't pertain. But if for whatever reason in the future, we decide to only habitate small areas,
right?
Or if, say, Elon Musk gets his dream and we go to Mars and have a handful of colonies, I could
see that.
I could see a colony on another planet, or if human beings are cramped into a small space, something like this could happen very easily.
Yeah, but do you think it's going to be this, or do you think that it would be the cause of like mental illness among the colonizers, like
well, yeah, you
isolation sicknesses? And
yeah, like that's. I think that's what the behavior sink is. You know what I mean? Like, and I think, I think the boom of population from after World War II, and then now we're kind of like seeing the population recess. Is sort of its own form of this, but it's like on a bigger scale, and it's not as like it's not as like apocalyptic, you know what I mean? It's like a slow recess. So like I would imagine that like population grows to this huge number, and then it could no longer like
sustain
itself, and then it slowly recesses
to where it can.
But then
itself.
I feel like it would probably just be this ebb and flow of like.
I feel like that's probably what.
Yeah, well, I think that's
timeline. That's probably what we're doing.
Yeah, so like I don't think we could ever get to a point where like all the males would die and like all the females would stop having babies.
I will say with this, it is kind of the one thing, the ominous thing that sticks out about me is it seems like human beings have always kind of had like a worry about this.
Yeah,
like you look at religion, it's, be fruitful, multiply. Like that had to be written down in there.
Yeah,
like, God told you to do it. You better get in there and fuck.
Yeah,
like they almost like they were. It's like a natural fear that you have to have the numbers keep going. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like that's built in. Like, they knew subconsciously, primordially, that, like, if they didn't, then it would turn into this real quick.
Well, the thing that, like, I was talking about the demographic collapse of, like, all these different countries, it's very funny because I remember growing up about always hearing about overpopulation and always hearing about, like, our resources not being.
It was rolled in with acid rain in the 90s.
And then now I keep hearing about this stuff about demographic collapse and like how we're not going to have enough people to sustain it. And
just flips around.
Yeah, exactly. It's
different shit. Same shit, different day.
Yeah. But that's pretty much the experiment. It was pretty interesting.
Nice.
Spooky. Just fucking rats training cannibals.
I know. It harkens back to that one they did it. I forget where they fucking did it, but where they assign people guards and prisoners. It reminds me of that a little bit too, where like the guards lose their minds.
Maybe we'll do a show on that one.
Yeah. Well, I have a fucking goofy ass one coming for you next. So. Yeah, I put it together in fucking 6 hours. So.
Yeah, you had to, huh?
Yeah. Fucking kept trying to change the fucking plans on me.
Well, Nikki was supposed to do an episode. Nikki will do the episode next.
That was fuck up one.
Yeah.
And I fucking got linear to it, and then I was like, oh, wait.
We didn't even tell him that we were filming today because he's out of town.
Oh, you didn't?
No. He's just going to get a surprise on Monday.
This train will leave the station with or without you, Nicholas.
He'll be back though. He'll be back in a couple weeks.
You best believe.
Yeah,
I want to be producer. I want to be over there scrolling on my fucking TikToks,
and he'll have some tales to tell.
Yeah,
about his adventures in Galt.
Yeah, he'll be fake. He had to go back to that house where that fucking nag haunts.
Should we call it?
Nobody liked that fucking lady.
What?
Nobody liked that fucking lady. You'll never convince me of that.
Oh,
I think he gets upset when I say it.
The what was her name?
The mountain lion lady.
The mountain lion lady. What was her name?
Fucking bitchy McNagam. The third. The temperance movement.
Temperance movement.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right, should we call it?
Yeah.
Get some food?
Fuck yeah. So that we didn't have to work for?
Yes.
Yeah, like rats. Yeah, dude, let's go get that Raising Cane's. I want that shit.
Okay.
We'll try that out.
All right, folks. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, sorry we had to take a little break, but it's the holidays. We're going to have another one coming up, too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, we are going to have another one. And actually, pretty soon, in the next couple of months, it's going to be our 1-year anniversary.
I know.
We should actually do something for that.
Yeah.
Since we never do anything for any other holiday.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll have a special 1-year anniversary episode.
Yeah, we'll try. Try it out.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
When is that? I don't know.
Fuck, I forget.
I have to look at the dates.
Yeah, we can just look at the first episode. Episode 0, we'll get like where at least a week within where it was.
That's true. I think it was like January, February though. Because I remember me and you talked about this over the Christmas break. We had a couple like get-togethers. Yeah.
Well, we came out here once just fucking around with shit, see if we could actually do it.
Yeah.
And that took like 4 hours.
That took fucking forever.
Just trying to figure out if we could actually record ourselves.
Yeah. Well, as like haphazard and fucking like thrown together this fucking podcast YouTube channel is, we pretty much
put a lot into it in the beginning.
We like learned how to do it like that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Best Buy, both of us, and we just split the mics. Yeah. We were just like, all right, they were like $140. We were like, all right. And now we were like, we have mics.
Yeah.
And then you were like, all right, how do we get the mics in the computer?
Yeah.
We're like, all right, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll call Nick.
I watched a lot. I watched a lot of YouTube to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
New computer. Yeah.
I got 2.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. All right.
Yeah,
Bye.
we're back, baby.